Hey guys, so I take us, as I look at kind of the Boss Man legacy and what we represent, and as I took some time, as I thought about it, comments, spoken to me, I was gonna write something different, but I thought, hell, I need to be honest with myself, and as I know the truth, and I do what's right, not just what seems right. In this trying times, as I'm taking a huge organization, the Mormons, quite a few people, and allow my this country to heal and not go through what I did in this guardianship fraud case, and that it's an ongoing battle, it's an ongoing process, and I don't have a time off to say, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done. I'll take whatever. And as I petitioned last night to have the Mormon church shut down because they are a cult, the things they did to me and the things their satanic ways. I mean, a they worship golden idols. I mean, no other church goes through what they do. I mean, I've been through their church, I've been through their temples, and they're quite satanic. And I felt the vibe there, and it's horrible there. And I'll be honest, I feel it's a cult, and the mannerism they've handled their lifestyle, and the way they've continually hid abuse, it is a cult. And so as I thought clearly, and I thought about, okay, this is a task that I thrive in. I thrive in this challenge because I'm doing what's right, not just what seems right. I don't back down from a challenge. Nothing, no small thing stops me because I realize I'm doing this country and a world a favor. People don't know what goes, and so I make clarity as a boss legacy and a legend, and as the first of my kind. People don't know what goes on in the Mormon Church. I want to make it a little more clear what goes on. What goes on is a lot of manipulation of the legal system. It's been going on for years. Since pretty much day one they started. And as I realize that people don't understand the dynamics I know about the church, the things that I know they've done to my Catholic church, and the hatred they've flown, and how they represent them as a religion while they're a business. They're categorized as a 501c business, and they're defrauding almost the world billions of, well, in the U.S. billions, in the world I don't know what to say. And there's reasons why leadership across the country hate them. I don't hate them. I don't like them. I'm very frustrated with them, and they will be shut down. People don't, on a global level, if we look at what it means to be religion, being a religion means that you're of God, that you portray yourself in a mannerism that God would represent, and C, you don't. This is kind of you don't build a religion that is built as a business. That's just not how God works. And some may say, "Oh, you're just being a badass Jesus or whatever." Nah, the truth is, when you build something, you represent it in that mannerism. You don't treat it and hide things to betray something else. There is so much rape that went on in that church, the Mormon church. There is so much fraud. There is so much, and I'm a prime example of what happened in the Mormon church. There's so much manipulation that it's time that they be shut down. Some people may call me whatever, but you know what? If they were to look at the Mormon church and see what they did to our country and see how the reason why Donald Trump doesn't want them in his chambers, And even though I struggle with the way Donald Trump treats this country and like his mannerism, he's a very smart man for not letting the Mormons in, or not letting a Mormon leader there. And I'm gonna say it like I see it. You don't treat people and do things to them solely based on money. You know, experience that came to me that made me understand years ago why the Mormon Church is not a church, it's an organization, is I was in Abilene, Texas. Things going very, very well for me. And I was getting a house, you know, getting things back together, had a really good paying job. And then a Mormon leader came to me, goes, oh, if you know, he threatened me, harassed me, interrogated me, and goes, if you don't go back to, you know, Utah or whatever at the time, I'm gonna have local authorities handcuff you and haul you off to jail. Which he knew he was bluffing. He can't do shit like that because A, people don't like him down there at the time, and B, he had no authority to do that. And C, the way the guardianship's set up is it's set up in Utah, and there are laws protecting individuals. So if I were to step outside Utah and I wasn't part of the Mormon Church, regardless of Mormon Church or not, there are laws in place that say, you know, you have to organize the guardianship, and you have to petition each state to have them set up. And so it's solely based on the Mormon Church. And when I told him no, I'm not gonna go, he goes, okay, whatever, call your family. And he knew that he could abuse me, and he's going through emotional state, emotional hell. So I go, you know what? I was freaked out, and all of a sudden I go, okay, fine, fuck it, I'll go. And so that happened from Abilene, Texas to Ardmore, Oklahoma to Ogden, Utah. And each time was all about the Mormons. And they did, and when I would go to other churches, once I was in the Mormon Church, I was fine. But when I was going to Mormon Church, my life was living hell. And that's when the Mormons would use manipulation, would use false accusations, and would use threats, and would continue harassing me. So, you know, as I looked at how I'm not going to back down from my statement, they need to be shut down. They do. Because when you interfere, when you set up rules and laws in place, such as in Utah, and you abuse rights, there are laws that clearly state that those aren't the things you can do, that's called abuse. And so as I leave to California, I have every right to leave. And I'm gonna be a little bit of a bitch. I'm gonna keep my right now, since I have the evidence and I have things that can work for me, I'll use what I got. Not as a fuck you, but as a lesson to these Mormons. That you think that you're going to continue to hide your shit, and you're going to continue to be known as what you are, getting away with shit? Nah, it ain't going to happen. But I make this clear, that those who want to say shit within the Mormon Church better start doing their research and what they did. Because they come to me and talk shit, not only will make me more going, yeah, I was right, but it will also make me realize that they're pussies. They're continual abusers. I'm going to put it this way, very straightforward to people who see this video, that I don't make my choices and my judgments and my everything based on one decision. I base on a series of events. And this guardianship fraud case was a series of events of Mormons manipulating the legal system, not even paying attention to the rules and laws that are placed in the laws of land of each state, solely to gain a financial gain, an emotional gain, and a lot of different gains. And so as I close, I want everybody to know, not just my boss family, that when you do shit, you have to live and own up to what you do. And me, I lost everything. Because just because I was labeled incapacitated doesn't mean I didn't lose things. And so you know what? As a consequence, since these Mormons won't let go of their hatred and won't let go of that document, they'll have to live with the past, and everything done in the past on legal document, everything is on them. Because when you do make a document, there are consequences for saying someone's incapacitated and not allowing that individual to grow. Because just because in legal documents I was labeled a fucking dud, doesn't mean I'm a dud. I'm a fucking stud. That's what I am. I'm a boss. So, as a lesson to those people, that when you label incapacitated, okay, I'll be dead on legal paper. But you know what? I'm alive as a motherfucker. And I'm a boss. And I'm a sexy as fuck. And I can change fucking law anytime, anywhere, any place. Because I'm a leader. And I see things for the way they are and the things that need to be done. And I want my people in San Diego, I'm proud of them. They're holding strong and going through where you're going through because I'm going to be there. Helping build the sexiest domestic abuse unit to give rights back to women and children who feel threatened by their abusers. And say it's okay. And say, you know, hold on. I'm coming out there. So, as a Mormons, if they want to keep labeling, if they want to label incapacitated, just remember what you have to think about when you do shit. I'm not liable for anything that happened under that name, since you won't take full responsibility. Nothing. No crimes, nothing, anything. Because you couldn't take responsibility to understand what that did. So then let that be a lesson to you guys that create a document. And you know what? I'm free as a motherfucker. But I'm not going to hurt no one. I'm better than that. But what happened in the past is on them. Not me. So, it sucks that they're facing a lot of charges. People going to prison, you know, people lose their homes, whatever. Sorry, when you act all cocky and all tough, you don't take care of shit, don't take care of business, that's on you, not me. So, as a boss, peace.